Welcome back, history lovers! If you thought our last dive into the bizarre world of ancient men's underwear was wild, just wait until you see what we've got for you today. That's right, we're going even deeper into the fabric of history, literally. From ceremonial skirts that make you want to dance to a weapon. We're exploring the strangest, most luxurious, and downright mind-boggling materials that ancient men wrapped around their, well, you know where. So grab your popcorn and put on your Y-fronts, because this is going to be one cozy, crazy ride. First up, let's head down to the land of the long white cloud, New Zealand. The Maori people knew how to make an entrance, and their ceremonial garment, the piu-piu, yes, I said piu-piu, was all about the drama. Picture this, a skirt-like piece made from flax that moves with every dance step, adding flair and a whole lot of swing to those traditional performances, a bit like a flapper from the 1920s. Now, imagine you're trying to pull off a traditional haka dance in one of these bad boys. Every movement amplified by the piu-piu swish and sway. It's like wearing your own personal wind machine. Could you dance in ancient skirts? It's like ceremonial fashion meets the ultimate dance-off, just without the breakdancing. And here's a fun twist. Each piu-piu was unique, often dyed in various colors with natural pigments, and could tell a story about the wearer's ancestry. Imagine your underwear telling your life story, like a very personal family tree that you wear around your waist. Roaring into style. Next, let's roar our way over to ancient Persia, where warriors donned loincloths decorated with fierce lion motifs. These weren't just any loincloths, they were symbols of strength and bravery. The ultimate power suit for your privates. Imagine walking into battle, your loincloth proudly displaying a roaring lion. Talk about a confidence booster. It's like having a motivational speaker for your most private parts, reminding you that you've got the heart of a lion, even if you are just going to the market. And get this, the lion motif wasn't just for show. Lions were revered in Persian culture, often associated with royalty and divine protection. So these loincloths were like wearing a royal decree, right next to your royal jewels. Meow. Nomadic necessities. Now, if you're trekking across the icy steppes of Mongolia, you're going to need something a bit warmer. Enter the fur loincloth, Mongolian men's best friend during those cold nomadic journeys. Think of it as the ultimate cozy travel gear, like wearing a warm hug around your waist. These fur loincloths were essential for staying warm, and they were as practical as they were, well, fluffy. Forget about your modern thermal underwear. This was the OG winter wear for the nomadic man. And here's something to keep you warm at night. The fur wasn't just for insulation. Mongolians believed that the animal's spirits within the fur provided protection and strength during their journeys. It's like having your own personal army of spirit animals, guarding your most sensitive areas. When metal meets flesh. Ready for some heavy metal? Let's talk about the Assyrians, who weren't just satisfied with fabric. Oh no! They went full-on warrior mode with bronze loincloths. Yes, you heard that right. Metal underwear. Imagine strapping on a pair of metal briefs before heading into battle. It's like wearing armor where it counts most. Sure, it might be a bit uncomfortable, but when you're facing down enemies, a little extra protection never hurts. Could you wear metal briefs? It's like ancient armor meets the ultimate manly challenge. Here's a clanking tidbit. Some of these bronze loincloths were so intricately designed that they were considered works of art. Warriors took pride in their metallic undergarments, making sure they looked as fierce as they felt. You won't be sneaking up on any maidens at night, but you also won't need to worry about any attacks in your nether regions either. Who knew underwear could double as both protection and a fashion statement? Eco-friendly fashion. Heading over to Africa, some tribes were weaving fashion with Mother Nature in mind, using raffia, a durable, breathable fiber, to create intricate loincloths. These natural fiber masterpieces were perfect for hot climates and looked pretty stylish as well. Imagine slipping into a woven masterpiece made from nature's own materials, like eco-friendly fashion for the ancient world. These raffia loincloths were not only practical, but also beautifully crafted, making them the ultimate combination of form and function. And here's the kicker. Some of these raffia loincloths were so finely woven that they were considered valuable trade items. They weren't just underwear. They were a statement of wealth and craftsmanship. It's like wearing luxury brands right next to your skin. Remember we talked about weapon panties? No, don't get dirty. That's not what I mean. I haven't forgotten, and I'll tell you about them in a moment. The ultimate utility loincloth. Now let's take a detour to ancient India, where men wore the chiton, a multi-purpose loincloth that was as versatile as it was simple. The chiton wasn't just underwear, it was a tool, a weapon, and even a towel. The chiton could be wrapped and tied in various ways, depending on the need, whether it was holding tools, protecting from the sun, or even defending against attacks. Imagine wearing an all-in-one garment that could save your life and dry your sweat at the same time. It's like a Swiss Army knife of underwear. Here's a twist. Some men would tie coins or small weapons into the folds of their chiton for easy access during a fight, or to keep their wealth safe. It's like having a secret stash in your shorts. Could you handle the ultimate utility underwear? It's like going into battle with your pockets full, but without the pockets. Early elegance with a touch of glam. Let's head to ancient Italy, where the Etruscans were taking underwear fashion to a whole new level. These folks didn't just slap on any old loincloth, they wore elaborately decorated ones made from fine materials, complete with intricate designs and embroidery. Picture elegant embroidered underwear, like wearing art where the sun doesn't shine. The Etruscans believed in looking good from head to toe. And yes, that did include the parts only a few select got to see. It's like wearing designer underwear before designer brands even existed. Here's a luxurious little nugget. Some Etruscan loincloths were so finely made that they were passed down as family heirlooms. Imagine inheriting your great-great-grandfather's embroidered briefs. It's like a family treasure that's both stylish and, well, a bit too personal. And hopefully grandfather wasn't a priest, otherwise you'd be holding his holy underwear. Okay, I'm going. Bling for your bits. Now we can't forget the Mayans, who took things to a whole new level with their jade cod pieces. That's right, royalty in the Mayan civilization didn't just wear jewels on their crowns, they wore them down there as well. Imagine wearing priceless gems as underwear. It's like ancient bling for your bits. Jade was considered sacred and symbolized immortality, so these cod pieces were more than just a fashion statement. They were a sign of divine protection. Talk about wearing your wealth in the most unexpected places. And get this, these jade cod pieces weren't just for show. They were believed to protect the wearer's reproductive powers, ensuring the continuation of the royal bloodline. It's like having a security system for your family jewels. Arctic armor. Let's wrap things up by heading to the frozen north, where the native Alaskans had to get creative to stay warm. Seal skin loincloths were their secret weapon against the icy Arctic winds, providing insulation and waterproof protection. Think of it as ancient thermal wear with a waterproof twist. These sealskin loincloths were incredibly practical, keeping the cold at bay while also being durable enough to withstand the harsh Arctic environment. Could you wear sealskins like Bear Grylls? It's like wearing the ultimate winter gear, right where it counts. And here's a cool fact, sealskin wasn't just practical, it was considered a symbol of status and skill as a hunter. Wearing a sealskin loincloth was like wearing a badge of honor, showing that you were tough enough to thrive in one of the world's harshest climates. So there you have it, folks, a deep dive into the wild world of ancient men's underwear. From metal briefs to jade cod pieces, these ancient garments weren't just about covering up, they were about making a statement. Whether that was strength, luxury, or just staying warm in the middle of a snowstorm. Which ancient garment would you rock if you had to pick one? Let us know in the comments. I'm dying to hear your thoughts. And if you've enjoyed this trip through history's quirkiest closets, you might like this one. Stick around because we've got plenty more historical hilarity and mind-blowing facts coming your way. Thanks ever so much for watching, and until next time, keep your history wild and your underwear wilder.